Guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a smashing day. Don't forget that 5,000 subscriber, and we will be giving away a free DSLR to get me up to that 5,000. I'm hunting for those subscribers. So if you're watching these videos, happy days. Thanks for watching. Today I'm just going to talk about how you can edit photographs in something free, which is equivalent to Photoshop. So I've been using something called photopea.com. So if you Google photopea.com, it's essentially a website-based software where you can edit photographs, mental, and it allows you to save as JPEGs, etc. So this is like the equivalent to Photoshop, Sketch, and you can literally just edit your photographs in this via your phone or your tablet or your desktop or whatever device, or even your TV, for example. So you can do it whatever you want to use, and it's got some pretty decent tools. So it's got, if you're a Photoshop user, you will know that there's a toolbar, there's your layers, there's your text, your paragraphs, you got your window, you got your filter. So this is all in this website. So I've just googled photopea.com, and here it all is. Mental. So I can just literally go and file open and go to my desktop, and I've just downloaded 3 royalty-free images. So I'm just going to click on this one, not that one, I'll click on this one here, and I'm going to open that up, and here's my image, and I've got layers. Okay, so like if you're a Photoshop user, you know you've got layers, and you've got your bucket gradient, so you can add a gradient into this if you want to. Or can you? There we go. So radial. And there is my gradient. So I've got a gradient and I've got 2 layers on there. I can go to blending mode, and I can do my multiply or my screen exactly the same as Photoshop. So I got it here as well. So I can go here and I can play around with it and change the color ratio here as well. So that's really, really cool. Okay. So, and again, I'm doing all this in a website of all things. So I've just gone into my layers. I can filter it. I can add text. Okay. I can go back to my layers. I can opacity out exactly as you would in any other Photoshop, as you would in Photoshop. I can do all these things that I'm accustomed to doing in Photoshop, but this is for free. I can do opacity. I can add a mask. I can add brightness and contrast, gradient, color, fill. So I can do all these things to this image as I would in Photoshop. Okay. So, and again, I'm doing all this within an online website. Okay. So I've got all these applications which I can make folders and put everything in a folder, and I can also delete layers here as well. EEF, I can add inner shadow. So if I've got text, for example, I can click on text and put in flow, maybe the word flow, and I can add a shadow to that as well. So I'm just going to delete that for now. So I'm just grab that and bin it. Okay, so I've binned that there. So if I want to open another file open, go to my desktop again, open this image up again, and here's another image I've just downloaded. I can go to image, filter gallery. So if you're using filter gallery, I can select the filter gallery, and it will take me to the filter gallery, and I can also add the filter galleries that I'm used to using in Photoshop as well. It does depend on how fast your internet is, and mine at the moment is a bit slow, so that's why this is kind of slowed down a little bit. Okay, but it allows me to do these things. So I've just added this filter to this image, and it is added that filter onto that image. Okay, you can see that it's taking a little bit of time to render this into the image, so that's something you need to be careful of. So I'm just going to go back to Photopea. I've got another tab open. Go file open, and again open up that same image. Okay, so I'm just going to open up the same image. I've got multiple tabs open up now. There's my image again in this other tab, and go to image adjustments. I can go to brightness and contrast, and I can do all this as well. So I can change the contrast of this image as well, like so. Okay, I can go to image adjustments. I can go to black and white, and I can convert this image to black and white as well. Okay, so this is all, guys, believe it or not, via a website of all things. So amazing. You know, the things that you can do these days via online platforms is crazy. So I've got all that. If I go to window, I've got color. so I can sort of still play around with color. I've got text, if I want to add text, so I can increase the size over here. So if I take it to maybe 300, there we go, and just click on the T, and now I can type. Okay, so maybe the word fashion, and I can select it, go to edit, transform, scale, and I can scale it as well. Okay, hold the shift key, and I can do it to proportion as well. Okay, so I can select the text, exactly the same in Photoshop, and I can change the font style with whatever's available to me on my particular computer. Okay, so like that one, for example. I can double click it, I can go to my color bar, and I can also change it over here as well, or I can change it here as well. So you can see what I'm doing is all kind of Photoshoppy stuff that you might have been used to using. However, what I'm doing is I'm doing it via a website, and I've got my 2 layers over here as well. I've got my previous documents. So I've added that filter on that image. Oh gosh, that looks terrible. I'm just going to undo that, and I've got my original image here as well. So this is in a separate tab, and this is in a separate tab. Viewing options. I've got viewing options as well. So if I open up another image, let's go back to File, Open, find my next image, maybe this one. So I've got this image here. I can go to View, and I can put rulers in. So if I want to put guides in, I can put guides in. If I need a bounding box around this image. If I go to View again, I've got Show Paths, Grids. So if I need a grid on this, I can show the grid. If I don't want to show the grid, I'll go View, Show Grids, and it should, well, technically it should take it off, but it hasn't. So if I go View, Show Grid, there we go, it's taking it off. If I go to Image Adjustments, Selective Color, so this is one of the things that you might use in Photoshop, and I select yellow, I can change only the yellow in this image. So you can see there's a lot of yellow in those balloons that this young girl's holding. And what I'm doing is I'm changing the yellow within the balloon. So a lot of the things that you're probably used to using in Photoshop are here. You've got alignment tools as well. So obviously if you've got multiple documents, you can align them up as well. Okay. So you've got alignment tools here as well. You've got your layer properties. You've got your brushes. So if you want to use brushes, you've got your paragraphs, centralizing text. You've got CSS if you're using web. So there is a lot of tools here for you to be able to sort of navigate and be able to edit photographs for free. When you want to save, go File, Save as a PSD. So if you're a Photoshop user, now what that's done is it's saved it as a PSD, so it's got my layers. So if I want to take that into Photoshop, I can have my multiple layers in this. Or I can go File, Save as, Export as a JPEG. Okay, and it will tell you what quality you want it, and what file extension you want, TIFF, BMP, GIF, PDF, whatever you need, it's all there. And just save it, and it will save, and obviously I'm working on a Mac, so I've just downloaded that, and there is my image. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. So I just showed you a free alternative to Photoshop, which is available online. All you need to do is Google photopea.com, and you can edit to your delightful delights. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, press the bell, and any questions, please do post, and I'm happy to respond. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.